topic is there. So how to handle dynamic table. So we have to follow some steps. How to handle dynamic table. So approach to handle a calendar or dynamic table, right? So first of all, you have to click on that calendar. Step 2, get all the TD of table using the find by elements. And step 3, we will use for loop to extract or capture all the data which is available on the table, right? Or web table or calendar. So concept are same, right? So if date is matched, then click and break the loop. So these are the steps we will follow. So table in the web page, to manage the web element, we having this structure, table th, td and tr. Okay, so we will see this one example, so you guys are able to understand, and concept are same. Okay, so how to handle multiple drop down, right? Multiple table. So concept are same, only element is going to change only. Okay, so just we have to capture this element, then we can also use helper class to make the reusable method to handle this. So steps are same, like I'm going to start from a starting. So we don't have a much topic in Selenium basics. Okay, so once we will complete the Selenium basics, then in the next session, or we can start your framework component and tools. Okay, so here we having the select date, or you can write dynamic table, anything as per your test cases. We can write the class name or framework as per the framework development. What is the use of these classes we are writing over there? So this again depend upon your project. So right, so steps we are following. So first you have to set the path. Steps 1, we have to set the path. System dot set property. Okay, we can set the path. Okay, so here we can give web driver dot chrome dot driver, and we can pass there the path of the driver. Okay, can you mute, all of you? Can you mute in your side? So here we having the path, so we can copy this path where it is. Okay, so copy as a path, and we can copy the we can give the path steps 2, right? So step by steps, what we can just follow the same. This is the same steps for every test cases. In framework also, we are not writing this all the things we have to implement in one place, like in helper class we already seen, right? So web driver equal to new chrome driver. Okay, so here now I'm using redbus application. Here we having this redbus, and now going to maximize this browser, how much line of the code we are writing, and you can see how we can minimize the line of the code for your reusability. Okay, so that is the use of, when you are, so this is your job, automation test engineer job, how you are making the things easy and more productive. Okay, so if in the future, if you are learning any testing like API testing, and also be having the same step we have to follow, right? So I will also use here some implicit wait driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicit weight. So this common weight I will give if any element will take time to 10 seconds. So I have given this common weight. Now we can follow the steps. So first steps you have to click here, right? Then this date will come and you have to select 10 or any value. Okay. So here I will click on this, right? And first you have to click. Then you have to find this element for this, right? So steps one, you have to click on this and you have to find this element. But we can see here we cannot directly having the class value, or this is a little bit complicated. So we can find this element and we will reach here. Okay, so we will find this element and we will reach here. So how to find this element? Or again I will use button contains function. We can use this contains function text. We can use this contains function. Okay, and I want to reach here, right? This is the I have to reach. We will use preceding. Okay, if you remember in we already discussed all the steps in your XPath. In the XPath we already discussed, right? So XPath is very important, guys. So this is your core job, and where the people are going to stuck your first, because already implemented you what we are writing the code, right? This helper class and all mostly company already implemented. But our agenda is not only for using the things. If you will get some requirement, so now it will click over there. After clicking this, I want to select on any date. So what I have to do? So you have to capture this all this uh, you know data which is available inside this table. So whatever the steps we are writing here, just we are going to we are following this. So let me select this one. This is for all element, right? So this is here. I think this ID will work directly. We can use this ID to select this. So let me check div and add d of. If it will not work, then we can go in the different okay, but you can see B having the table tag, right? So here B have this table tag, right? So this is TD value. Okay, so these are the TD value we are capturing this. Got it, right? So this is the TD value. You can see all the data we have captured. So if you want to capture all the data, so we can use this. Okay, you can see I will show you one more example. Okay, so sometime we having the table TD or T body TR TD, right? But sometime does not have this table tag. Be having the different tag, but it behaves like the only dynamic table, or how to select the date. Okay, so we have captured this now. And next steps, so we will use driver dot find sorry, here we can use finds, right? Find elements. Okay, find elements. We are not capturing only one element, we are capturing the list of the elements, right? So we will use this find elements. Now it will return the list of the web element, right? It will return the list of the web element. See, concept are same, only list of date. uh, list of date. So we are using here list of date, right? So now import this. I will also import this, right? So now what you have to do, all this multiple object, now return type is list, then it is storing as a object, right? So if you remember how the object is storing inside this list, right? So now we can use this for loop. I'm going to iterate this I equal to 0, I less than equal to so inside this list we having the size method. So it will iterate how many element which is sorry object which is available inside this, that many times it will iterate this value. Then here we are going to display all the element which is available. So all the element we having the method called get text, sorry, get text. So we having the method called get text, right? This get text and it will return a string str. Okay, so now I'm going to print this value also. We will print this value, we will print this value. Okay, now another steps what you have to do, another steps you have to, which date you want to click, right, and which date you want to select, right? So we can simply use here a string concept. Inside this string we having the equals method, right? Equals method will return a string value, right? So a string value it is. Now what you have to do, you have to click. Now it will click. So how to click this? So this list get of I dot click, right? So this is, you can click over there, or after clicking this what you have to do, you have to break your execution. Got it, right? So this is the steps you have to follow. Then we can make this reusable method. For that we will not write this line of the code, because these are the common steps. Only what it will change, it will change only this x path. Okay, so now I'm going to I have shown you one example, so I will give you one assignment. Please try to do. Okay, I will show you. I will show you also. Uh, if I will use repeated concept, right? Again, we are wasting our time. Okay, so what I have to, first it will click on the date. Let me check if it is working fine or not. If something went wrong, then we can try to value is not displaying. See, this value is not displaying. All this value is coming. Okay, let me. It is not displaying the value. I know that. Get text and get of I need to check this. One second. I will capture. Okay, so we have captured this, right? We are using this element. Okay, so we did not capture this table. Okay, just let me check. Table 1. Okay, one second, I want to remove this. Okay, so let me try. Actually it not capture the table. Now it captured the table td. Okay, so let me try with this xpath. Okay, close करो इसको, then we'll see. If something went wrong, like this type of the issue will come, check the XPath. Having the issue with XPath, sure. Now it is working, right? So it is selected 10 December, right? So here now this value will display because this is the value is blank because when you are going to this is capturing all this value, right? This all this table. So I did not select table, so that's why it was not displaying. Okay, so we can make this reusable method for this. So let me, where it is, this one, right? We are doing the all the methods from here. How to make this? So if you are making any reusable method, first you have to think what is the common steps and what is the parameter, right? So here we can see if I will use another, like any another table, so this XPath will change, right? Always this I will pass one parameter, this one I should not do hard coded, and this one, this value will also change. We are not going to, users will not only select 10, right? User will select as per the project requirement. So this two parameter we have to pass as a parameter, and apart from that this all the steps are same. We are not going to do any new stuff. So here we can create one method called public static void main select date. Okay, so here first I am going to take a local WebDriver, then I'm going to take one string str1. This is the value I'm going to take value. Okay, and I am going to take here XPath value. Okay, understood, right? So again we will repeat same steps. So what is the steps? Driver dot find, sorry, find elements s, then by dot xpath, by dot xpath. So what the value here, xpath is this value we will give, right? So here it will return your, it will return your web element type. Sorry, web, it is not going to take a, okay, so list of value, list of value. So same steps we are going to repeat here. We are not going to do anything new, just not doing any hard coded. As per the project requirement, we can use simply this method. We can use this simply method size dot I plus plus. Okay, so now what is the another steps? Another steps is this, and sorry, first you have to capture this all the what we have. So we will capture this like get of I dot get text. So now we can get of I and get text. So it will return your string value, a string str list or anything you have to write as per your why we are going to print, because of the debugging purpose. This element is, sorry, this element is displaying or not, right? So now if str dot equals dot equals, so what equals, here we cannot pass any hard coded, we can pass here the value, right? We can pass in this value. So we are not doing any hard code, this is your dynamic, right? as per the method call, we can simply call this method. You should not write this line of the code again. So now again going to how I am teaching to you guys. So if you will do the practice for the same, you will enjoy in the company. Okay. So now we can click. So click, and now we can break this. This is the steps you have to do. That's it. That's it. Now what I can do, I can how much line of the code we can, so first line of the code I want to use here, select date, right? So I will just change this, so I cannot write this line of the code. Why I'm writing again this all the steps? Because your practice. Okay, so simply we can extend helper. So this is coming helper 2, right? Package 2. So now helper, you are parallelly you are learning how this framework is working. So many components we are not using. This is your core part of framework, right? And this core part nobody is teaching. And app, I can see many tutorial, this and many tutorial, but nobody will added this part. Even I was not teaching before, but I thought as a real time what actually we are going to do, right? So that's why I thought ki this will we have to add if the people are going 4 to 5 year of experience. I will not write this line of the code. Okay. Simply what I can do, simply I can call this method select date, where it is this method. So here value what you want to pass, I want to pass 10. And XPath, what is your XPath? XPath value is already I have. So simply because this XPath will always change, right? This XPath will always change for all UI is the different. That's it. In 3 line of the code, before it was like 39 line, right? Or no, like 38 line of the code. Just we have completed in 3 line. Okay. Now I'm going to execute this code and let's see it is working or not. Okay, so this is VRL like working in real time. So one multi frameworks are there. Mohan, I am explaining this little bit framework part for you. You are going for start your interview. So in the framework, what actually I will explain little bit here, okay? And I will send you one notes. So just you can go through that notes also, because the first question they will ask you which framework you have used in your project. Okay, if you are going as a experience, this is the first question they will ask to you, which framework you are going to use this, right? So now my code is working by using the helper class, and this is how we are working, right? So in framework we having the multiple classes. Sorry, I don't have here or my blog already there. If you guys I will teach you. I think this December your syllabus is complete. Okay, you are ready for the interview. Your Java Selenium is completed. You can upload your profile on your Naukri. I also teach you the basics API testing. Okay, so that is required, but you can upload your profile, so don't worry. I think in framework all the steps I already mentioned, but the problem is to finding here this blogger site is not good because if something is there, then it's very difficult to find the old you know things. So I am also looking for different blogger site, uh, but I'm not getting the time. It's not there. Okay, 1 second. So I will use the different blogger, okay, but it will take time for me. So let me check. I already, you can take the help. Not, I did not teach you, right? But for interview they will ask to you. The first question is same, okay? File handling framework development, okay? So this is, I will send you this link, okay? This is the how you can create your framework. So Mohan, I am going to explain this topic for you only, okay? This is already recording. I will send you the notes also, okay? Because if you will get interview calls, they will ask you which framework you have used. I did not teach you the framework, but this is your, this is the framework only. We are going to do same, but we will add some more functionality and different like we are using this, we are not using here also. This XPath we can make a separate class, and that concept is called page object model, right? So here, this is the structure, simple structure I'm going to tell you. So in the real time we are not using this simple project that is called Maven project. So okay, so Maven is one type of the project structure. So what is the use of Maven? So just I want to give you some overview, so you will get some overview. After that you are able to explain if someone will ask to you. Even I will start next session, I will start the framework component like TestNG, how to handle the data from the Excel sheet, what is the Maven, page object model. So these are the framework component. Okay, so these are the structure you can tell here. Just I want to give you overview. So this, what happened? Why we use Maven project? Why we are not using simple project in your real time? Okay, so what happened? Right now I am using only Selenium jars, but in real time we having the multiple concept. We will add the jar how to handle pay, you know how to handle Excel sheet, right? And how to handle reporting features. So we having the jars. We are not going to again uploading or deleting the jars. Might be that jars is not working. Again, in real time you can delete the jar and you can add the jar. No, right? So Maven having the one pom.xml file. So this is your Maven project. Okay, this is your Maven project. So if you will go here, so we having the pom.xml file. What I can do, all the dependency, whatever the dependency, we will keep inside this Maven project. Sorry, pom.xml file. Just go inside this pom.xml file. Then the job of this pom.xml file, all the jars will be automatically downloaded from internet. We can see in the TestNG jars. So this dependency you will get on the Google. Like I want to uh, Selenium, Selenium, sorry, So all the dependency you will get in the Maven repository. So this is your Maven repository. So inside this Maven repository, you can go in the Selenium, or you can search this. This is your alpha version. So this is not a stable yet. The people are still they are working on this. So your stable is this one. Okay, so you can use this dependency and just copy this dependency and copy inside this Maven, this pom.xml file. Automatically all the jars will be downloaded. One more question is there, where this jar will be downloaded? This jar will be downloaded in dot m2 folder. Okay, so if we will go in the user class, sorry, user folder, be having the one folder that is called dot m2 folder. Okay, so question is why Maven? So in one team be having the multiple people or multiple resources are there, right? So I want to clone my project in my local system and someone others want to clone, right? So what happen if we will not use Maven, then again it is very difficult to maintaining these jars, right? So what happen? Someone will clone or copy or download the project from your system automatically. All the jars will be. Today we have the jars, 3.14 version, but the client is looking for I want to the latest jars. Tomorrow will come in the four version jars, right? Four version. Automatically all the jars will be upgraded in your system. So this is your maintaining and Maven providing the one a structure of the project, right? So be having the test, be having the main structure, right? Inside this test we are writing the test runner class. You can consider this is your test runner class where your code is going to execute, right? So this main method is there. So in place of the main method we will use test ng, right? So this is your test runner class, so I will keep this test runner class inside this test folder. In main folder we will write all the reusable methods. Like I can give you one example of this helper class. So helper class we will keep inside this main folder. Just I have given one overview of that. Okay, apart from that you can see here we are reading the data from the Excel sheet. How to read the data from the Excel sheet? Here handler class is your helper class only. How to set the data? So here we are again not doing any hard coded data, we are not passing here directly. So this data we will read from XML file, we will read from properties file, or we will read from database, or we will read from any external resources. So we are not doing any hard coded, we will read the data. This x path we are not writing here, we will write inside this page object model concept, right? So I want to show you this. See, helper class having right this all the methods, right? So just I have given one structure so anyone can explain this line of the code. Even I have pasted this all the code also. I will show you, okay, don't worry. Just so here we having the create driver. So again we are not writing, you can see this. Actually we have already created this app launch, right? But we are not using like that. If you want you can add same steps you can add it, no problem at all. Okay, again it depend upon your framework development or designing. So framework development designing main purpose we can how to be having the huge test cases, how you can maintain all the test cases in easy way, right? I'm not going to tell you the only one way to framework development, but concept are same. If you know how to make the reusable methods, then you can develop any framework. So here we are just created the one class called create driver. So here just we are calling this driver, right? So here launching this driver. Okay, so might be in the real time be having the Chrome, be having the Firefox, different browsers are there. So that logic we have written. So code is already there, so we are reading from here, right? I told you, right, in the real time we are not going to hard coded anything. So here GC means Chrome browser, and here we are automating the Amazon website. This is your page object model, right? So here we are capturing all this you know uh, xpath or element. So we are not writing, and we are not writing in the test runner class. So these are the component, and this is your, it will come your test runner class. So I did not teach you what is the page object model. So but if someone will ask to you, then at least you have to speak, right? Then it's not a big deal because we already know the meanings, right? So how I have created, you can see this is the one test cases. We did not do anything hard coded here, right? You can see we don't have anything hard coded here. This value we having the hard coded because we are calling from reading from Excel sheet. Apart from that, we are not having any hard coded. Everything we have, the data we are reading from the Excel file, element we are going to capture in the inside this page object model, right? So this is the one test cases. So in one class we having the multiple test cases by using your just I have given one example here. So like that you can explain your framework component if someone will ask to you. Okay, so main focus, so you can highlight one your part. I have developed end-to-end reusable method on my framework part, right? So this is the also add, you can add it. I today I have some work, so I'm going to stop my